Hello, and welcome to episode number 9 of DOTcast. How are we all doing, boys?
Good.
Very long time since we did a DOTcast.
It's been a while.
Has been a while. Is that purely down to Gregor Stobie, or do we think it's partly other people's fault?
One thing that's really annoying me, I'll just jump in. Where's your pop filter, Robbie?
Oh shit, yeah.
Yeah. Is it mostly down to you then?
Right. for pod reasons, 3, 2, 1, go. What do you mean where's my pop filter, Gregor? It's right here, you blind bat. It might work, it might not. Anyway, yes. I had written down here, just in block capitals, Gregor equals late. Because, I mean, it wasn't all your fault that there's a big gap between these podcasts, Gregor. We did put out the cover today, which you did have 7 weeks ago, originally.
Yeah, I still had extremely long hair when it was filmed.
That's how long it took you. Great. Callum's reshaved his hair, and
like
it's
4 times.
So yeah, what have we been up to in the last few weeks? Would anybody like to give the Dancing on Tables fans some insight into what we've been doing?
We've been making some beat bops.
Beebity bop.
Yeah, new music coming, I guess. Don't want to give too much away.
All will be revealed.
So all new things from lockdown. So I guess COVID-19 gets a writing credit on it.
Reese, it's been so long since we did the last one that you've actually driven to Troon and now you have a dog.
Yes. Well, you talk about Gregor being late. You were actually late for our meeting earlier, and I had Luna on the call. Do you want me to bring her through so you can see her? Do you want me to bring her through?
Yes, please.
I'll bring her through. Yeah, I'll let you see her.
Oh, there we go.
Oh.
Uh-oh. It's all happening.
Right. She's probably going to sleep on my lap now. But
Oh,
hey, Luna.
Hey. Hello, boys.
Sleepy gal.
Yeah, she's like sprawled out on the couch there, so
Superb.
pop her down.
Cracking ears.
There she is, finally.
Oh,
Hey.
those
That's
ears are unreal.
Beautiful ears.
a fine sausage.
I do love a bratwurst.
How old is she now?
I think she's 12 weeks on Saturday. So yeah, we've had her for like nearly 4 weeks. And when she arrived, she's like, I'm a size 8 shoe, and she was the size of my shoe. She's obviously got bigger since then.
Big shoe.
Big shoe.
Just getting that out there to all the DOT feet fans. Reese is a size 8. The other thing, I think we've maybe spoke about it before. We've definitely spoken about some aspects of it. But when we're in the studio, there's a discount supermarket beside us. And obviously we've spent quite a lot of time in the past few weeks in that studio and in that supermarket. Callum, you've touched on how you like to morning roll a focaccia on the last
dirty.
pod. But Hamish Hamish decided to go double or quits the last time.
I was pretty good.
We were in there and yeah, the guy came over to you and you'd put 2 focaccias through as one morning roll.
It's some effort.
Almost got busted.
It worked well though. It worked well.
All part of the plan, eh, Hamish? He never knew a thing. Never even suspected.
Got to hide in plain sight, mate. That's it. That's a ticket.
Does anybody have any standout drinks that they're on for this DOTcast? Anything you want to share?
I've been to the local Aldi. We know they stock many of William and his brothers there.
My favourite family.
At a fine family. And I saw you the other day had sent a photo of two fine looking beers, which when I went weren't there. And so I picked them up today when they were. I've got a wee Paolo Peach.
For the
Excellent.
name itself, I do love that beer, but it's very tasty.
It is so good.
I've got one. I have a beer.
Oh, I can see it. I know what's coming. Mr. Guava.
Yes. What a beer.
Couple
Guava.
of Williams brothers.
Because, yeah, you've been raving about this. All I've seen on our Snapchat group chat is Williams Brothers. And yeah, Sainsbury's tonight. This is class.
It's so good.
So good.
We
Actually
will
prefer-
get endorsed by
I
Williams
prefer
Brothers
like a
one
flavoured
day.
lager to like a flavoured IPA at the minute for some reason. Like, it just-
Really into my pilsners at the moment.
That's the
Can't
West End
believe-
for you.
Can't believe I'm cheating on the tiny Remel, but this has got it. I'm a tiny radical now.
I am gonna take charge of Give and Drink of the Week this week. And just because Callum, you did copy in fact no, you took my suggestion and you went with it, and it is tremendous. So you get my Drink of the Week. Drink of the Week.
Thank you very much.
Right, I think it's time for subject time.
Subject time. A weekly topic that we will talk about. Subject time. Discussing things that nobody cares about.
Subject time. This week, our subject is where is Reese? Oh, he's back.
Where is Reese?
Where is Reese?
Did you get your pop shield from a toilet store, Reese?
Yes, I did apparently. Piece of shit. That was Stobie's recommendation, so not my fault.
He's mugged you right off there, Reese.
Looking at his phone, being like,
Yeah.
"Buy this!" Ha 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 ha.
Reese, I'll tell you what. On Gregor's suggestions, I once knowing that Gregor knows Glasgow fairly well from visiting there and now living there. I had an art gallery viewing that Abigail got us tickets to for my birthday. We're going in January. I said to Gregor, "Do you know any good restaurants around that side? We're going to book ourselves in for dinner." He's like, yeah. So sent me like 2 or 3, and he's like, "Yeah, this one's great." And we were like, "Cool, let's go for this one, like Italian place." Went there, and it was just like a wee bit like Frankie and Benny's. And I was just like, and we looked at the menu, and we're like, menu's a bit shit, quite expensive, screaming family like around the side of us. And I was like, Abigail's furious, like, this place is shit. And I was like, oh, for fuck's sake. So I called Greg out the next week, and he was like, yeah, I've never even been there. I just googled nice restaurants, and I was like, well, I could have fucking done that.
Yeah, out of the 3 suggestions, I forgot to tell you, out of the 3, one of them was going to be shit. You had to decide.
It's mugged you right off.
I felt really bad for that, to be fair. And every time I walked past, I just
Gob on it.
We went to. I haven't been to Frankie and Benny's very often. Just speaking about Frankie and Benny's, but on my 17th Christmas, there's a friend of ours kind of passed his test early on, got a car, and it was Christmas Eve, and we tried to like kind of get into some pubs age 17. We didn't have fake IDs or anything. Nobody had let us in, so we're like, all right, we'll go up and like get a McDonald's. I'm like, well, we just try Frankie and Benny's. We're like, oh yeah, go on then. Like, we can pretend we're getting a meal. And we just walked in. She's like, hi, are you here for food or drinks? But drinks? She was, yeah, take a seat. And I got drunk on my 17th Christmas Eve in Frankie and Benny's. No questions asked.
No holds
So-
barred.
Yeah, so this week's subject is accommodation, which as we used to be a touring band. Now we're just a band. But when we were a touring band, we've had our fair share of awful places to stay. I did almost call this subject just Neil's shiteholes. Because tour manager Neil has been with us since day one, and we do love him, but God, he picks a bad Airbnb.
He always says, just price lowest to highest. Cheapest one. Gotta save money, boys.
Do you not look in the images or anything like that? No?
I think his two variables of what he wants in an accommodation is cheap price and where is the closest KFC.
The closest vaporise shop.
Where can I find the kernel the
Man
quickest?
adores a takeaway. Yeah, we've. I've written down a couple of bad ones, but I'd been intrigued to see if anybody has a standout worst shithole that we've stayed in.
Well, give us the ones you've got, and then.
Oh no! I want to hear, and then
I think the worst one, and the worst one by far for me was the one in Birmingham when we were supporting Only Son. that was just like absolutely brutal. Like soon as you open the door and you could just like smell the mold. And this was this was November, wasn't it?
yeah.
Yeah, this was the end of October, start of November. It was Baltic. The heating wasn't working. Stank of mold. There was like one chair in the living room. It said breakfast included, which Neil kept pitching to us. Breakfast included, boys. Breakfast included. There was like half a box of cornflakes and a mouldy loaf of bread. No milk. No milk. And there was three beds. So Hamish had a bed. Reese and Gregor shared a bed. And you, Robbie, me and Neil all shared a bed. And I think we were all like joggies, socks, t-shirt, jumper. In saying that, I won't lie, I was in the middle. I had an incredible sleep.
No,
from
you
the
weren't-
warmth of you two.
You
Was I
weren't
not
in the middle. I was in the middle and had the worst night's sleep of my life. You were both facing the roof, like with normal pillows and headboard and everything, and I was facing the other way and had 2 feet either side of my head, and I had nowhere to turn. I woke up in the morning and I was like, I don't think I've ever slept worse in my life. And you were like, I quite enjoyed it, to be honest.
Once we got cozy under the covers, I was like, this is quite nice actually. I'm not gonna lie. But just like in the shower, everything about it, I was like, I think after that was when we were all like, we need to start getting like just budget hotels because this is like unbearable.
I can't.
Because it was like
I
the
can't
next night
picture
we
it.
got a budget hotel. Sorry, did I cut you off, Greg? I couldn't
No, I
hear
just
you.
I can't picture it for some reason.
Do you remember it was on a really small street next to that big shop, big Tesco, and I think it was near Villa Park because there was like a big football match and there was like loads of fans everywhere.
It was the
and
night before Halloween as well, and there was people coming up to the van door and stuff. They were like, I don't know if you remember that. It was someone's house.
That was the night we dressed like.
It was like a
with the
beauty
face paint
salon
and
below
stuff.
or something like that.
No, that was Liverpool.
Oh,
That's a different story.
But good segue.
that was that one had, and literally you walk in like through this little alleyway and there's just like this dead rat, this fucking huge thing, just like
A dead rat and a massive shit.
oh yeah, like human shit.
Are they intertwined? We will never know.
For a rat did a shit that size. Fair play.
You're right, lads. You got a big rat at your doorstep. Sorry, any Liverpool fans.
The thing is with that, the Liverpool one was on one side you've got the dead rat and the shit, and on the other side of the entrance you have to walk through a salon to get to the room.
That was like we're right beside Goodison Park. Like, how cool's that? And then you rock up and like, this is 447. And we're like, this can't be 447. This is a nail bar. And then some just big sweaty man comes out.
It wasn't a nail bar, it was a fucking brothel.
Well, yeah,
Oh yeah,
nail
well.
bar. Yeah. And yeah, follow me. We walk right through the back past all these side rooms.
I was like, beauty parlour, and then in the back, you come out the back door, and then there was just like 4 like joiners and that, just like cutting wood and that, and then we're just like, oh, sorry, like moving like our guitars and that, like just looking at Neil, and he's just like, well.
Lowest to highest.
One I thought, wasn't the actual flat itself, the Airbnb itself was really nice. Or like it was, it's quite like modern and like clean and stuff. But the parking, I can't picture where it was, but it was where we got our dinner from a Waitrose inside the Debenhams.
Southampton.
Was that Southampton? And the parking was just, and it said like in the advert, like for the Airbnb, parking like included, and it was just absolute like minuscule spaces, and we had like what, a 6-seater splitter van. I just remember like coming back from sound check, and Neil was like, right, we've got about an hour and a half to get some food, get ready before we drive back. And I think we were in that van for about at least 35 to 40 minutes parking it, and I was just like, I felt bad for like whoever, you, Robbie and Greg and Neil all trying to park it, but I was just getting so stressed anyway because there was just nowhere to park it. Everyone was just screaming at each other.
The clutch is fucking burning in that.
But when we finally found a place to get food, like we finally found a way into the Waitrose because we couldn't find an entrance to the Asda. We drove round it 3 times looking for the entrance.
We couldn't get into Asda.
We didn't know how to get in. So we finally found Waitrose, and we were all just past it. And I got to the front of the till. I bought a packet of tortellini and a bottle of white wine. I remember it because you took a photo of it, Cal. I handed it over and I gave her a £20 note. She was like, I just need to get a manager over because this says it's Scottish. I was like, I cannot be arsed with this. So manager comes over, approves it.
Tender.
And then she gives me her change. And I got the change. I was like, oh, Bank of England. I might need to get my manager to check this. And her face was just like, what are you doing? I was like, I'll just go. I'll just go.
I think when we went into that Waitrose as well, we were all like denim jackets and either like sports shorts or like trackies.
Yeah, I remember everybody wearing shorts.
And Neil's usual van outfit is it's usually like Adidas trackies, a parka, a baseball cap, and Doc Marten boots.
It's a tricky situation because you want to wear your shoes that you wear the whole time because it saves you packing a pair of shoes. Same with the jacket, but you want to be comfy in the van, so you can take your jacket off, be in t-shirt and shorts. But then you've got Docs and a denim jacket when you leave.
I was just going to say, I think the nicest one we had, maybe not the nicest, but do you remember in London, it was such a strange one. Again, this was before your time, Reese, when we played Great Escape. And we were in that one, it was the old couple, and it was like this huge tenement that looked like all the way across the city.
Yeah, that was the night before Great Escape.
Yeah, it was like that.
So Far Sounds.
Yeah, we did So Far Sounds that night, yeah. I remember, do you remember the park in the van? Well, first of all, I told the guy we'd be there at 7 o'clock, and we didn't get there till 11:30 at night.
Oh, you fucking raging, wasn't he?
Raging.
He was so annoyed because he had to still get the tube home back to his.
Yeah. I just remember trying to park that van in this tiny little car park.
Do you, Gregor? Do you remember that? Because it was me.
I did it.
You did not.
You definitely failed.
No,
for
I'll tell
20
you
minutes.
what, because Robbie parked it at the Airbnb, but you managed to park on the side street in Hackney where we did the So Far Sounds.
Oh God, yeah.
Oh,
At the coffee shop.
Which was probably equally as much of a nightmare, side street parking and that was a 9-seat splitter.
And you remember the place was literally is it congestion zone?
Oh,
and we were literally, our Airbnb was one street away from us not having to pay, so we had to go around the long way so we wouldn't go into the zone. Tight bastards, man. Jesus.
Well, I'll tell you what about the one in Inverness?
Yeah, someone's got to
with
say
the
that.
secret door.
Who was it? You, Robbie, that arrived? We were speaking about it the other day. Whoever was there.
It was me. So we'd stayed as a band in that flat already. Had a weekend. It was fine. Great. Then Dancing Tables and Moonlight Zoo go to play. Have we spoke about this already? No.
Don't think so.
No. So Dancing Tables, Moonlight Zoo, go on the Dancing in the Moonlight tour. What a name. What could possibly go wrong? Play Inverness. Go out for the night. Come back. And then me and Sean were like, because there's just bottles everywhere, and we're like, there must be there must be unopened bottles. We're trying to like find them. And then Sean goes, Robbie, I found 2. And we started doing some kind of like interpretive we found beer dance in the middle of the living room, and then the wall opens up, and we were both like that. And it's like, will you please be quiet? It's disrespectful to be this loud at this time in the morning. I'm really sorry.
Didn't know you were there.
Will you shat yourself?
No idea that door was there though.
No, but then, so me and Sean were like, oh my god, ran upstairs to tell you guys. They were like all in a very similar state, but upstairs. And nobody believed it at all. So I think it was maybe Neil and...
I think everyone went down and was like, alright, let's try. I think Neil banged on the door or the wall and just opened the door.
Because I just remember looking down from the stairs, and I could just see people's kind of knees and below, but then just light coming out from the wall. I'm sorry, I'm very sorry. We also, when we stayed in the brothel at when we went up to Expo North, it was maybe like the time before that, and we thought we'd book this brothel room to ourselves, and then we went out, came in, whatever, woke up in the morning, and we're just kind of all sitting in these like bunk beds, chatting.
Oh, the hostel, not the brothel.
Yeah. Did I say brothel?
Yeah, I said brothel twice. You said that so casually, man.
Brothel on the way.
He just went, and we were up at Expo North and we stayed in the brothel and it was meant to be just us. And then other people joined in.
This isn't how a brothel works.
That's not my cock.
Oh man. Sorry,
funny.
yes.
That's so funny.
We stayed
hostel.
in the hostel. And yeah, we did wake up the next morning.
And there was hundreds of prostitutes.
Party time!
There we go. So this is a slightly revamped. In fact, it's not a revamped. It's a brand new section of DOTcast, which I think we're calling party time, maybe.
Party time!
Party time in the style of Chanel, the African Grey. So I think for this party time we're going to play charades, I believe.
Yeah,
Also,
indeed.
just because we very briefly spoke about it before, charades, I had to phone up my Hermes helpline
Hermes.
to deal with the query, and
Hermes.
well, because I phoned them up and then the woman went, "Hello, welcome to my Hermes." I was like, well, that's me told. So yes, we are playing charades. Whether this works or not, we do not know. I am currently texting Callum the first charade.
I'll go.
One word.
Film.
Book.
Book.
Book and
Film.
oh, it's a book. Why am I saying
Book
that?
of
I
a
told
film.
you.
What was that, Reese?
A film that is a book.
Yep.
Actually,
I was
Two
about to
words.
say.
First
Word. Jerry.
Ski.
Balls, dick. Sex.
Moby Dick.
Close, Toby.
Sex. Shagging.
Sex.
Think of nicknames.
Johnson.
Penis. Fuck.
That's your nickname, penis.
Wrong.
What's a nickname for a penis?
Tadger.
Bobby.
Did you say badger?
Bobby.
No.
Keep going.
Knob. Willie. Willie.
Yeah.
Free Willie. No.
Willy
We're
Wonka.
not in the brothel anymore, Reese.
What was that, Hamish?
Willy Wonka in the Chocolate Factory.
Hey.
Yay.
Well.
I've got quite a good one. Who wants to narrate it?
Go on then. I'll do it.
Stobie.
Oh Christ.
This is a good one. I think this one's pretty easy as well.
It's a good one if you're right. Okay. Yeah. I could probably just do it from. Okay. So.
2 words.
2 words. Film.
Film.
Um.
First word.
Fight.
Punch.
Oh. Hamish got it.
Ah, there we go.
There we go.
Well done.
Where's
Maybe
the,
we
where's
need a
the
hard-
fun in that?
Need a harder topics.
Right.
2 words.
2 words. Pardon?
Fuck was that?
I
What
don't.
was that?
I can't talk. I just try to say syllables. I'm trying to say syllables.
Tell us what it
How do you
is,
do
Reese.
syllables? Is
Are
that
you
not-
speaking in sign language? Fuck.
Is it not?
Mr.
Is that?
Tumble.
Is it not that or something? Fuck off! You ask him. Tell Hamish. I'm not playing.
No, come on.
Go on.
You need to tell us what it
Um,
is.
Yeah, I know,
But-
but I don't know how because it's
You never played charades before.
all right.
Song?
I can't
No.
tell you anything about it, but
Okay.
That's the game.
What is going on?
Hey, dry hair,
Hairspray.
Hairspray, the musical.
hair,
Dryer.
comb, dryer, dry,
Dry. Drive.
Dry hair.
Driving license.
dry hair,
Dry fringe. Quiff.
dry quiff.
Put the 2 words together.
Is it one
Hair
word or
dryer.
is it
Hair dryer.
There you go.
Dryer.
I was trying to think of how to categorize it, and then I was like, I don't know how you like. What do you say? I'm trying to think of object. Like, fuck.
Did you throw Reese Dobbin hair dryer?
That's what I was thinking. I'm thinking like, what
Bloody
the
hell.
fuck is that?
What was this?
I mean, absolutely. wait. So there's got to be. There is a thing for syllables, isn't
Yeah,
there?
you do it. You do it in your forearm.
What did I do that?
You're like that. Can't see what's going on.
Does anyone want a riddle?
Oh,
It's pretty easy riddle actually. Well, maybe not. Maybe. What 2 things can you never eat for breakfast? I'm just gonna give a 10-second countdown.
Oh, no, that's
it's,
not.
beer,
Yes, you
Chinese.
Yourself.
I don't know.
Lunch and dinner, you fannies. There's a new section for you.
I was just about to say that feels like Callum's riddles. What have we been watching or listening to? Yes. What has been on the eyes and on the ears of the past few weeks?
I think everyone's been on the line of duty.
I think you're,
Yes,
you're a
yes.
fool if you've not been, to be
can.
honest.
I'm a fool.
And that's a bad mess. What we all thinking then? I'm assuming we'll give people a warning. If you don't want to talk about Line of Duty, skip forward 3 minutes.
I think I think it's Tommy Hunter from series 1. I think she's like his niece or something.
Which one was Tommy Hunter again?
Do you remember the Scottish guy and the bad Scottish guy in like the first and second series?
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember who that is.
I think it's him.
That'd make sense accent wise.
It's also Bookie's favourites.
Bookies, you're joking.
I don't know.
Bookies!
I don't know if you can book on it, but I saw like a thing and it was like, odds on who she's related to.
I mean,
And he was, if you will, the Bookie's favourites.
say if you're like her neighbour, you just go, like, what you call Kelly. I'm gonna put 100 quid in somebody. Tell me who it is,
But
please.
see, the thing about that is though, like, I want it to be someone like that's like so close that like I've had it in my head that the woman that Vicky McClure plays, I don't know why she's not done anything wrong.
Plan B's girlfriend. No?
Plan B's girlfriend, exactly.
Thank you.
I just decided that she's a wrong'un for no reason, and I'm just like being stubborn and deciding.
A wrong'un.
Aye, I just want it to be someone that's like so close that you don't expect it. Because like if it was that, I'd be like, all right, it makes sense, but it's not juicy, is it?
See, the thing is, like, the first couple of series I watched at the time, and I've rewatched them since, and I still, only when they mentioned Jackie Lafferty's name did I click that the guy who's playing like the main suspect, the guy with Down syndrome, is the same guy that they were using the flat of in the series before.
Mm-hmm.
And like you say, like Tommy Hunter, is like, I recognise that name, but like I always feel like I have to like Google earlier seasons to actually get the references that they're bringing up now.
Do you feel like you need to have watched it like last week to remember who it is?
Ryan Pilkington from
Ryan
series
Pilkington.
1.
I know.
Mental.
You see, like, you got EastEnders, and you've got the same Mitchell son played by like 5 different actors, and Ryan Pilkington gets a wee lifelong gig with Line of Duty.
It's like that film like Boyhood or something, and it's like they started the filming like this film about a boy growing up when he was like 5 or 6 years old, and they filmed it all the way up until he was like 20, like early 20s.
Oh wow.
So like it took 15, 16 years to make. And I thought it was quite good, but then I did see a really funny review about it, and it was just, the review was like 2 stars, and it was like, literally pointless, just a boring film about a boy growing up where nothing happens. I was like, it kind of is, to be fair.
Apart from watching, what have you been listening to in the last kind of 4 weeks that is of note?
Everything from the studio 900 times over.
That is
is
quite
true.
similar to me myself. And Briston Maroney's album.
Who is
Or
that?
Briston
Callum?
Maroney. I don't know. His song came up on an artist radio like a month or 2 ago. No, a few months ago actually. I think the song had been out for a year or 2, and it's a really good song. But I find Spotify sometimes, if I play the song a couple of times, every artist radio I put on while I'm working,
Yeah.
they just put that song on at the start. So then I just had to like block the song off my Spotify because I was like, it's doing my fucking head in now. But then I saw he released an album, and it's quite different from the song, and it's very good.
What the main kind of album I've been listening to is, I feel it's like an artist that, well, I mean, obviously people have known about for a very long time. But I've been listening to The. Who
Very good.
I listened to from a recommendation, but then I also thought I need to listen to that band because I love that name. Just The. I had a look as well. I looked in the Wikipedia before this. Anybody like to guess how many members the 4-piece band The have had over time?
12.
18.
Oh. Yeah, it was 18 actually. That's quite annoying. I had to check my notes down there.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
And including, and in fact, no, that didn't include Sinead O'Connor, who guest sang on a couple of songs, but did include Johnny Marr, who's a part of the band for a while.
Did you have a good listen to the Go Team, Reese?
The Go Team, I did. It was pretty mental. But I
definitely didn't
it.
like it then, man.
No,
because
I did like it.
Tell you for why. I told Reese, listen to this. He went, yeah, we'll do. Saw him the next day. You listen to it? Nah, but I will. And then, I thought if he likes it, he'll let me know. If he thinks it's pish, he'll just go, yeah.
No, I didn't think it was pish. I thought it was really cool. Good.
I just didn't like it.
Good like driving tunes, I guess. Yeah. No, I genuinely
Good
thought it was really
driving
cool. Yeah.
Do you know what? You sound like see when I was younger. Apparently, when I didn't like a meal and my mum would and I wasn't eating it, my mum would say, "Calm, you're not eating your dinner," and I would just go, I really like it. I've just had enough. And that sounds exactly that, Reese. Like they're really good. Just I guess like driving tunes.
They're really good, really nice guys. Yeah, I genuinely did like it though. I thought it was cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, really, really cool.
Great band.